to the Wildcard Wednesday of Streamlabs Talk Studio.
Wildcard, bitches! Yeah!
And hello. Thank you for stopping by. Angie, what's up? First impressions with Angie. And cheers to everybody on this legendary panel. Cheers to you. What are y'all drinking in the chat tonight? Let us know in the comments and the live chat. Yeah, Wildcard Wednesday has come upon us again at the eve of, well, towards the end here of September. Hope your early fall is going well, everybody. Yeah, here's the panel. That guy over there, named at the top of the screen, Alex. He's the beer master of New Jersey.
Also co-host on Wildcard Wednesday too.
Yeah, well, yeah, this whole platform might screw that up. Bumpyisms, great state of New Hampshire. We'll check out
The names are in the shape of Uno cards.
Sure. Good. Wildcard. Beerman, the nose of knowledge, the myth, the legend.
Cheers.
The state of Oregon. Traveler to New England. And East Coast Liquor Reviews, Rhode Island. He is the man named Tanner. You can tell he likes some kind of liquor from the back of his screen there.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas Middle, 75. All right, afternoon delight. Massachusetts, a beer reviews. All right, so if you have not been here to the Wildcard Wednesday, the admittance fee is a beverage. Please bring any beer, any wine, any spirit, well, anything adult beverage related you want to bring that. And please, I implore you all to let's have some fun and no wild douchery. No. We don't want that. Don't be a douche. You douche.
Yeah.
We get what you're spraying. All right. And remember, screw what the bottle says or the can. Taste what you taste and review it that way. That'll be the best scenario. So we're going to go around this great panel through 4 different rounds. First round is the presentation of your beer, wine, or spirit, any adult beverage. Second round will be utilized for just the review portion. Save your final thoughts and ratings for round 3. And then round 4, we'll talk about your individual YouTube channel. Shout out YouTube as a platform and anybody else on the platform that you think we should be watching. So without further ado, let's go over to Alex, the beer master, and see which beer, wine, or spirit he will be bringing this evening.
Well, today we got what's it called? Gather Well, and it is from Allagash Brewing, and it's bourbon barrel aged stout, and it is 11%. Like I said,
Come on.
hell yeah! Like I said, it's an Alex Brewmaster way of doing things. You know me. So let's pour this up. I got this from the legendary BJ store.
Ooh.
That
was a cool store to go to back in May.
Hell yeah! BJ. BJ, drinks beer. So I got that. Right? BJ drinks beer.
BJ ball bust.
Yeah, exactly. He is a ball buster. Let's pour it up. Is that what you?
BJ stands for ball juicer. Ew.
Oh, I don't think that's.
I don't think so. I don't know.
But that's what it looks like. We'll get into taste and smell next time around. But yeah, cheers.
Thank you, Alex. Let's go over to Bumpyism, shall we?
Bowel jousting.
Ew.
Oh, God.
You say bowel jousting. That's ridiculous.
I got a beer. It's an IPA. It's called Richmond. It has Nectaron, Nelson Sauvin, and Riwaka hops. And it's oh no, where'd he go?
I'm here.
I need to make sure Eric was here because this is definitely Thomas 75's favorite brewery to visit, Schilling.
Oh, geez.
I literally visited it.
This is the
I know they're good.
Resilience, which is the American Ale project of Schilling Beer Company.
That's
This
named after
was
me. I was
canned on September 11th. There's been a lot of beers I've had lately that were canned exactly on September 11th. And as I said yesterday when I had one, it better be a damn good beer. if they're
Right?
canning on September 11th.
I'll
So,
get spraying, as they say.
let's go ahead and pour this. Look at that, Jordan. Not oxidized.
Not every beer's oxidized. Jordan.
It's very white head, kind of sudsy. And the color of the beer itself is a nice kind of yellowish, milky, opaque murkiness. Can't see through that. Nope.
Good.
Nice.
All right. Thanks. We're going
Good.
to do it this way. Beer man.
Hey, all right. So I got one from over here in my area. This is one that I showed off to tiebreak and get a winner for my last show. But it's from Grains of Wrath out of Camas, Washington. It's kind of near Seattle. It's a 7% pumpkin ale and spiced autumn ale brewed with pumpkin, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and clove flavors and aromatics of fresh ground spices, fluffy pumpkin pie, and a smashing pint for spooky season. And that's what it looks like. There you go.
Very interesting.
So, canned 9/13/24, 2 weeks old. In the treehouse glass that I love so much.
Jeremy, beer man, we need to do treehouse together sometime, beer man. Treehouse, baby.
Got a little bit of dirty glass. That's a very beautiful beer. Actually, it looks really pretty. It's got a nice amber, deep, rich amber color to it, almost the mahogany. Yeah, nice off-white pushing tan head, nice a finger head or so. But yeah, smells pretty good. Nice. Cheers.
All right. Thank you, the beer man. Let's go over to the East Coast liquor reviews. If I can drag up on screen. Hello.
Cheers, beer man. Nice, dude. So I got a beer from Trippin' Animals.
Hells
Oh,
yeah.
It's called Dunkel Trouble.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a German-style Dunkel lager. It's 5% ABV. Brewed in Miami. She got the Trippin' Animals logo on the side there. German-style Dunkel lager. Brewed and canned by Trippin' Animals Brewing Company. They're out of Doral, Florida. You get a canned on date of 8/13/24. Pretty fresh. This was $3.65 for this can. Let's pour it up in our. I think this is a Trillium glass. I said this is a Trillium glass.
hell yeah.
Ooh, that's dark. I thought it was gonna be a lot
Yeah,
lighter.
baby.
Like that.
Don't. Yeah.
That looks good.
Hey, all right. You said
Pours a
Dunkel.
nice pull up to the light. That's pretty black. I thought it was more brown, but it's definitely kind of like pitch black in appearance. Kind of looks like a Schwartz beer or like a dark lager.
Yeah.
2-finger. We got a like coffee cream colored head on top. Very small, tight knit bubbles, holding some good retention. Kind of looks like I said, like coffee cream, holding some good retention. Looks pretty solid. I'm excited. I thought this was going to be a lot lighter. I think that's the theme tonight. I keep thinking that beers are going to be a different appearance than they actually are. So see what that's about next time around. So cheers, guys.
Cheerios. Just want to let beer man know there's a tiny itty bitty bit of interference on your end, but not bad.
Oh, okay.
Not enough to annoy the panel. Sounds like you're at the beach or something.
Oh.
With the waves. All right. Oh yeah, Thomas Metal 75. I'm talking in the third person. And I know we were drinking a lot. Yeah, probably during the vacation. And Tanner was insisting that I sleep on that bed in Vermont. I probably should have done that because I think the bed gave me freaking a pinched nerve in the back. That feels real fun.
Ooh, that's not
The
good,
bed gave me a
Mister
pinched nerve, which is
Eric.
why I'm on some prednisone and 600 milligrams of ibuprofen. So I get my one token beer before I go and take my rest of my day's medication. Not blaming Tan for any of that, but like,
Tanner's a saint.
so go take that bed when he says take it.
I blame Tanner fully.
I don't blame Tanner. And somebody else, Tanner would have gotten a pinched nerve. Damn it! I took the pain for you, bro. All right, we're gonna. Speaking of that trip, I'm very interested in this beer, and this beer was canned on the 20th of March. So some of the last two beers I'm going to be reviewing from this brand did not come out super fresh, but I'm not worried about this one because it's a saison of the Alchemist, Belgian style saison. It's that farmer's daughter. 7% ABV if it wants.
Wouldn't that be the continuation of
Nice.
Gunner's Daughter?
That's a saison. Oh, nice.
What do you say, Alex?
There's a beer called Gunner's Daughter. Is that the continuation of that one?
It has nothing to do with that, but they are in adjacent states.
Completely different brewing company, Eric.
I don't know. I'm just asking, Eric. You do not know.
You mean Alex? Yeah. This is the farmer's daughter. This saison is brewed with Saaz or Saaz. I don't know which one it is. I'm going to go with Saaz hops, Pilsner malt, and saison yeast. It is an intentional nod to traditional saisons in a distant alchemist character. With a distant let me try to read again. It is an intentional nod to traditional saisons with a distinct alchemist character. This beer has been can conditioned and contains a layer of yeast at the bottom that must be allowed to settle before consumption. Pour slowly and gently, making sure to leave the sediment behind. I'm going to use this Pilsner Fluty kind of looking glass thing. Maybe that works pretty good. In a little cool sleeve. All right. I didn't roll the beer or do anything like that, so I think we'll be all right, though. Pour nice and gently. Let me swirl some of the sediment. But that one's that's going to make the beer heady. Yep. All right, I'm done with that. All right, I'll let the rest of the can do its thing. When I need to pour more, I will. That looks good in the glass right there. It's not quite opaque. It's see-through, but not quite it's not hazy is what I'm getting at, but it is a little bit that way. It looks like a cool beer, 3-finger head, 3.5 almost. Cool stuff. Smelling good. All right, let's go around to back to the panel with Alex and start the review process. You ready, my man?
Yes, I am ready, but I also have my
Right.
dinner. I will get into that in a minute. I'm not going to review my dinner now. But we got this right here. The so we got that at Avagash barrel aged stout, 11%. I hate the cursive stuff because it drives me insane. But we got that, and it looks delicious. Let's get into actually, let's see if there's any jet black. No, I don't see that. I don't see any. Maybe slight redness, but I think it's more jet black. So let's get into the smell, shall we?
Sure.
That smells good. That smells like a barrel aged like it should be. I do smell seasoning, like not pumpkin, but again, it's kind of hard because I'm smelling salad stuff here now because I'm going to eat that.
Smelling salad?
Oh, because I'm eating macaroni stuff. I'm going to eat that in a minute. But yeah, it smells sweet. It smells barrel aged like it should be.
Cool.
And let's get into the taste, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
11%. Oh.
That's tasty.
Please be delicious.
It's tasty, but like I said, what is it called again, Eric? It's the oh Jesus.
Gatherwell.
Gatherwell, yes, exactly. So I don't know. Gatherwell, it's a good beer so far. Let me see. There is a creaminess, which I like. I like that. A little bit of sweetness, but not overly sweet, but that's perfect. Then there's a slight bitterness towards the end.
Hmm.
What I mean by that, maybe not bitterness, maybe just like a little bit of warmness in the throat. Because there's no bitter normally in stouts. The hell I'm talking about.
You never know.
Very rare. Very rare. But it's very delicious. I like the Allagash and stuff like that. It's very good stout. I don't know if I ever had any stouts from them. I might have, but I kind of somewhat taste the barrel age, but just not as much.
Not as prominent.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting.
There is a sweetness though. So that is the barrel age. That's doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind.
Oh, yeah. No, I won't let you finish your.
No, I want to hear your opinion too. You know that.
Yeah, it's not my opinion. It's probably.
But you've had this beer too, Eric. You're not.
I don't think I've had that one. There's so many beers that Allagash make. It's hard to try them all, honestly.
You are well. That's with any brewery. I mean, we can go to all
They
the
got a
breweries.
ton of beers. If we ever go there sometime, it's astronomical how many beers they have.
Where is Allagash anyway? That's near you.
Portland, Maine.
Yeah, we'll bury it sometime.
5 months in a barrel. That's what they say on their website.
Okay,
Yeah.
Maybe for you, they could have taken longer time in the barrel to give you some more flavor.
They're gonna open up a sister brewery called Alex Gash.
That would be badass.
Ugh.
Eric, that would be badass. But no, Eric.
What the?
If I ever get up there, we will bury it because I am looking forward to trying.
So Alex is going to gash us. We're going to bury it.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going there with Eric. I'm not buying a brewery called Alex Gash. Wouldn't that be a good spinoff? That would be. Yes. But no, I think I'll stick with just going with Eric and all you peeps and just enjoying ourselves. I mean, if I'm rich, maybe I will, but just you guys, just so you guys can have fun with it. But other than that, no, that's not my plan. At least not at the moment. So,
good.
Yes, Mr. Eric, I think you should try this to see what you think of it.
Uh-huh.
I like it. It's very tasty. Again, I think there might be spices in it. That's what's going on, Mr. Eric.
Ooh.
There might be spice. I can't see that.
Remember, screw the bottle. Taste what you taste.
Well, that's new to you, Eric. You've been saying that just recently. That's new.
Yeah. What I'm saying is review the beer as it tastes to you and forget what.
Yeah, you have said that, but it's new. What you've said, what you're saying now. But no, I do taste the barrel age, but it's not overly sweet. So if you like it, it's good. I like it. I enjoy it. Again, it probably tastes better if I drink it on tap when I go with you guys, literally Eric and.
There's all the malts.
Yeah, so
everybody behind it.
It might be better. I don't know. Sometimes that always happens. So yeah, it's good. If you can get it, please do. I'm enjoying it. It's not disgusting at all because again, I love my barrel age. I just wish it'd be more barrel aged. I don't know what barrels are using.
Just aged in oak bourbon barrels. That's all.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't see. That's the problem. I'm not tasting. Maybe I'm tasting the oak, but I'm not tasting that complete sweetness.
And they're using an Abbey yeast strain, an Abbey ale yeast, which is kind of unique because that's where they focus a lot on Belgian styles like that.
Abbey ale. You have to talk to me about that when we're done doing all this because obviously you have other people. But yeah. It's good. If you can get it, please do. We'll get into the history of Abbey Ale and all that, or Abbey yeast next time around when everybody is already went around. Have Eric explain that because I don't know that. So yeah, so cheers, get it, and see what you think of it. I love it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers. We're gonna go to actually, yeah. Well, yeah. Let's go and check out the The audio with Beer Man. I don't hear the ocean anymore in the background.
I lured it. Yeah, it was in my mini cams.
Let me turn you up
Right.
slightly. Say hello.
Hello.
I'm going to turn you up even more. Say hello.
Okay. Hello.
If you want to turn yourself up slightly, you can now.
All right.
If you have the ability, you should be good.
Hello, 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 hello.
That should be okay if you want to go from there.
Go there? Okay, cool. We're good. Is it me doing the review?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and then it's
It's your turn, Bob.
Cool. So pumpkin ale from Grains of Wrath, 7%, cinnamon, ginger, clove, nutmeg. Sounds kind of like the one I did for Chatio, his beer.
ooh, oh yeah.
So like kind of a winter ale in a way. Yeah, I mean you're getting all that. It kind of has the smell of kind of getting that big red gum. It has a bigger burst of cinnamon than anything, but you're also getting the kind of like an all spicy nutmeg. The nutmeg comes through. You're also getting a sweet kind of pumpkin thing. I don't know if it smells like pumpkin pie. It doesn't smell off or chemical or anything bad. It's got a real big spice whiff to it. Definitely has some candied pumpkin in there though. Has a very candied sweetness to it. It's not really holding a great head retention. It's not really effervescent, but it does have a fast rising bubble on the carbonation. Looking at it, a very clear beer, very nice in condition, looks really good. You can see through it. It's got a great mahogany kind of color. Off-white tan head. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Bro.
Delicious. Cheers.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's got a gourdy, beery kind of taste to it, and it's actually more spice in the aroma than in the flavor. So in the flavor, you're getting more of like a soured pumpkin, like not sour, like a sweet and sour kind of pumpkin taste, gourdy thing, squashy, and the squatchy beery views. No, but you're getting that more than anything else, and the spices kind of curve it, like they go around it, like it's like a border of spice. It's not really in the center, it's just kind of like there, and you know it's there, but it's not overwhelming at all. It's very nice. It's got a crisp mouthfeel with a medium light body, and it has a really nice almost like a pilsner malt, like a crackery kind of malt beeriness in the base malts of this. It's drying, and it has almost a champagne lift to it. This is good. Damn. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, really, this is something else. Grains of Wrath kicking ass.
Huh.
Their last beer was really good too. The Westy Pilsner, dude. Oh my god.
A Westy Pilsner. That's a different.
It was so good, so dank. This one is really, it's definitely, I could see why they say pumpkin pie. It does kind of have that sort of thing there. You kind of get a little bit of diacetyl crust, buttery crust coming through, and then that beery kind of biscuit cracker, and then the spices in the finish with the dryness and that nice big lift of carbonations. Very nice. This is a delicious one. I would love to send this to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I will be able to because I don't know how many he's going to have left, but damn it, it's good. I am digging it.
Cool.
Cheers.
Paul Roast.
Cheers, dude.
Right, we're ready. East Coast.
Right. Tripping Animals, Dunkel,
Mm.
Trouble. German style Dunkel lager. This is definitely not what a Dunkel looks like. This is way too dark.
A little roastier on the mouth.
Yeah, this is like pitch black in appearance. It looks like motor oil. Most Dunkels are like looking like what Beer Man had over there, more of that like caramel kind of color.
They're tripping over there.
Yeah, they are tripping. Nose. It smells like roasty coffee and dark chocolate. It's like it's got a nice sweetness to it, though. I wouldn't necessarily say like actually, yeah, maybe a little bit of like that kind of caramel malty sweetness. But yeah, for the most part, it's like it's almost like cold brew coffee in a sense. It smells really good. It just wasn't what I expected for a Dunkel lager. Let's try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Please be delicious. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, it's very, very good. It's almost reminiscent to that like that fall stout we had at Maine Beer Company. It has like kind of that cold brew coffee aspect, but then you get that like roasty, toasty aspect. Definitely like dark chocolate, like a cacao dark chocolate.
Nice.
Some biscuity breadiness in between. Maybe like a little bit of like some citrusy floral notes as well. But yeah, for the most part, it's drinking like a fresh cup of coffee. Maybe even like a touch of vanilla in there. Like maybe like a splash of like some creamer kind of. Got a little bit like that vanilla kind of sweetness. As far as tasting like a regular Dunkel, this is definitely a little bit more unique. Doesn't really fit the bill, in my personal opinion. But the flavor is good. Mouthfeel is kind of drinking like a dark lager, kind of like a Cascadian black ale or whatever, or kind of has that like black IPA kind of aspect. It's got a little bit more of like a floral finish, but then it has that like roasty coffee combined with that like dark chocolate upfront flavor. What is it? Cascadian dark ale? What did I say? Black
Yeah, that's the black IPA style.
dark ale. Yeah, it's kind of got like even though it is a lager, it kind of has like a black IPA vibe because it has a little bit more of that like floral kind of finish, but it's got that really nice like roasty cold brew coffee combined with that dark chocolate kind of aspect up front. Super drinkable. Nothing offensive unless you don't like coffee. But yeah, just not what I expected. I was expecting this to be more like caramel malt forward and maybe a little bit more of like a biscuity breadiness, but it's not. It's definitely it's a little bit different. I'm not sure if German style Dunkel lager kind of fits the bill as far as the flavor profile, but I like it. It actually it works pretty well. It's drinkable for 5%. It definitely drinks like it's a higher ABV, but yeah, I like it. It's solid. It's a tasty beer, but yeah, as far as fitting the style, it doesn't really fit the bill. Ooh. But I'll sit and sip on it a little bit longer and let you guys know what I think about it next time around. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Yo, are you alive? Are you living? Everything good over there?
I'm good. I had to get something to eat.
You were choking your brain. You were choking your brains up for half a second over there.
Oh, I was. I drank a little beer and then it threw me off. So
I still haven't given my tasting notes yet.
Well, a little beer has thrown me off recently, but I'm going to drink one with you people. I'm not drinking beer and medicine.
Come on, Eric. Don't freeze on me now.
You can do a one-off and you're okay.
Oh, we missed Bumpy apparently, Eric.
Bumpy. Go to Bumpy, Eric.
Fuck. Let's
go to Bumpy, Eric. Thank you.
I understand. You know, we kicked you out of Shilling and you don't want me to review it.
Keep it up.
What the fuck,
yeah, some aromas on this thing.
Oh, yeah, Shilling. Right, you're drinking that beer.
My wife's yelling at the dog in the background, so it's fun. Yeah, it's got like some type of like earthy tones. It's kind of papaya-esque. A little bit of a undertone of citrusy. I would say even a slight little bit of bubble gum. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Time for examination with Bumper Road.
Examination. It's a heftier medium body to this one. So medium full. Moderate carbonation. It's got a kind of soft mouthfeel, but with the carbonation, it makes it a bit more spritzy like. So, little bit drying on the palate. And flavor notes coming out of the malt, there is a little bit of a breadiness, oatiness for sure. Lots of like oaty type notes. Just a touch of grain.
Touch of green.
Palate offers up notes that would go with papaya. It's like a creamy papaya. It's earthy toned. It has like a little bit of this kind of like sassy, like spicy tone on the finish, with a little hint of like a lime, like a citrusy, limey type of a citrus note kind of coming up in there after all the papaya earthy tone stuff. Bitterness on this one, I would say, is like a mild moderate. It does have a lingering bitterness, but it's not too sharp on anything. I'd say it kind of stays in that kind of limey citrus, earthy tone, maybe just a hair pine. But yeah, that's this beer. Cheers.
Prost. Okay.
7% ABV. It drinks like a double.
Oh, by the
Okay.
way, there, Mr. Bumpy, it does look like a New England IPA to me, though.
It is brewed in New England.
Perfect. Mr. Eric, it's your turn now.
Now
Cheers.
it is. Okay. I think this
With me, Eric.
Bumpy is not getting ordered properly. Your pizza was delivered in more than 30 minutes. You get a free meal. Damn. Bad joke. And we're losing members of our audience. Get back your audience. Come on now. We're up to 7. Now we're up to 2. I think it's Bumpy and Beer Man, so we have no audience. Oh,
What do you mean you're losing members of your audience?
I'm here.
Eric.
Well, we start. Oh, there's 3. Oh, somebody else in my. Thank you, Tanner. I don't know.
I'm here.
Anyways, yeah, there's a restaurant here in the next town over from me with the same name as this beer. It's Farmer's Daughter Belgian Saison. I do love the great
I'll
Saison.
have to go to that restaurant one day, Eric, because I'll eat their food.
Oh, the restaurant, not the beer. Yeah. Pretty cool,
Exactly, Mr.
All right.
You're-
So I figured this would be go with a flutier kind of glassware, Pilsner glassware. I will go on the website and see if there's any information afterwards, but I see a little bit of that yeast strain that they were talking about in the beer floating around. Not much. It almost looks like pieces of saffron. That's kind of weird. It had a 3-finger head. Now it's that one rim around the glass. The aromas are very, very, very light, but there is a tartness to it or a funkiness to it. Got the Belgian yeast strain for sure. There's a little bit of hay and wet grass clippings. There is a lemony note to it, biscuit, oranginess maybe even too. Way in the back, in the background underneath everything, I do get somewhat of a brighter orangey note to it. It's in the background, so how bright is it really? But it's the last thing I'm detecting there. Smells nice and clean. I wouldn't suggest 7% if this was the ABV by the nosing alone. There you go. You got your logo there. Nice.
Finally.
Prost! I mean, I don't know how they say cheers in Belgian, but we should probably learn that. Prost, anyways.
Cheers.
I don't know. I don't do that.
It's one of the most notorious countries for beer. We got to learn how to say cheers in Belgium. Yeah, dude. Wow, that's nice. It's got the Belgian funky minerality to it. That Belgian tart, citrusy, or that tart flavor from the Belgian yeast strain. It's got a weedy grain element to it. Lemon. It's borderline creamy. You could argue it's creamy, but it's got a nice effervescence to it. borderline creamy, actually. There's a lot of white peppercorn, coriander spice, almost a diacetyl nose, none of that. Crackery, pilsnery malt. A lot of tartness as it's drying, but it's a pretty dry beer, honestly. But some of that tartness and that funk of the Belgian yeast strain sticking around there. I guess as it dries, there's a little bit of bitterness and something akin to an orangey note, but I feel possibly the orangey note is a little bit more prominent in the aroma than the taste. And now that I think about it, I am getting more of those: the coriander, the clove, the coriander, or maybe not clove, coriander, and the white peppercorn, sort of a note to it. When I smell it again, I don't know if this is as clean necessarily as Saison DuPont. That was a little more champagne-y, lighter carbonation in the bubbles. This is more of that Pilsner malt crackery feel to it for a Saison, and it has a lot more effervescent, or what's the word I'm looking for? It has a lot more bitterness going on in this one, definitely. I don't know what kind of, well, they're using sauce hops. I don't know what the IBUs are. I could probably look that up really, really, really quickly and let you people know. So this is at Stowe, Vermont. We're going to go quickly on the Untapped, and yeah, they don't tell you the IBUs there, but it feels like it's a higher IBU than most, but they're not trying to, doesn't taste anything like they're trying to IPA the shit out of this kind of thing. I'm liking that. That's pretty good. Yeah, just a little bit more. I guess they do have a little bit bigger bubbles, less champagne-y, more Pilsner, more like drinking a Pilsner, basically. But like 7%. Nah. Tastes like it's between 5 and 6, honestly, the way that it's drinking. But really nice usage of the Belgian yeast strain. Not bad. Yeah, I would get that again. I guess I would, yeah. So far, the double wit in this one have been really good for Belgian styles. And Bumpyisms and John Anilli, is that on John Anilli's page? Did one of their Grand Cruise reviews at Alchemist. We all had a little sample of that. I do like their Belgian beers. They do Belgians really good, and they do their American New England IPAs really well. All right, I'm done with my speech. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Alex, we're going to round 3. Come up with a rating or a final conclusion to your beers, everybody. Back again with Alex. Gather well.
Noise.
It's 85. I'm gonna give it an 85. It's good. It's good, but I'll give it an 85. It's still good because it's still 85. I mean, it's not 70. So I'm gonna give it an 85. It's good. I know you want the hundreds. I know Eric. I'm not Eric. Well, Eric as well, but I know Jeremy.
JV's hanging.
Yes, exactly. I haven't seen that chief in a while, but I know he's around, but I haven't seen him in a while. But no, you'll get your hundreds eventually. It just it all depends on the palate. You know how it is. Any of my friends or any of these peeps have that are subscribed to the legendary Eric, and all of our peeps have a channel. But no, I'm gonna give it an 85. It's good.
Wow, it's 100. Damn.
I know it's not a 100. I know. But then you have a yes on that when I say yes. You're correct, sir.
Yeah.
You're correct. I know, because I know you have a part 2 of that as well, because you have the yes, Alex, or no 100. Yes, 100 or no 100, which I like.
Yeah, 100, right?
Exactly. Because I love it. So, yeah, if you can get it, please do. I'm just going to drink the rest of this. Well, I could drink one more, but I probably won't.
Yeah, it's 11%. Watch it.
Exactly. So if you can get this, please do. And that is that. Cheers, everybody.
I'm going to get this correctly I'm going to try for my 3rd time. Bumpy, you know it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, my dear.
There we are, Cooper.
Lord.
Look at you.
Hey, Cooper.
DB Cooper, not Cooper.
Fucking cute.
Yeah, I don't think that thing flew out of a plane.
What's up, DB Cooper? Cheers.
So
Cute puppy.
for the Richmond, right? Can you read that?
He's
DB
right.
Cooper.
Richmond.
DB Cooper. Thank you,
Um,
Eric Bumpy. DB Cooper.
I would kind of land this one, this regular style IPA. I'd say it's in the mid range of very good. So 43 to 44 type range out of a 50, or 4.3, 4.4 out of 5, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like it's well balanced. It's got
Let me
it's
out
got
of here.
a good bit of the malt and stuff coming through. And you thinking about jumping? Yeah. Okay.
I wish you would step off that ledge, my friend.
But yeah, I like it.
Heck yeah. Very good.
Yeah, dude.
That was the sign off. Ready for beer, man.
All right.
Sorry,
Cool.
beer, man.
Man, I've really, this jostled my mind. This
Wow.
made me go nuts. Like I need to get more of it. The aromas, I was a little worried smelling all the spices, and then you get into it and it's like that champagne-y kind of spritz punch that just, and then the beeriness of the beer, and then you're getting all these like crazy spices kind of like intermingling with everything around it. It was really nice to taste something that wasn't super spicy. Not spicy as in peppers, but you know what I mean. I didn't want
Phenolics or something.
I didn't want a cinnamon bomb. Yeah, I didn't want a cinnamon bomb, and I didn't get it. I thought I was going to get it in the nose, but my God, this thing proved me wrong. Like I said, Grains of Wrath, they're at a Camas, Washington. They always had a really good West Coast kind of game, West Coast IPA. But this just knocked it off the chart. I mean, this is like freaking beautiful. I'm gonna give it a 97 out of 100 for a pumpkin. I'm really serious. It's not quite 100 because there's other 97s out there. There's other 95.
Nice.
You know, there's superior pumpkin ales out there, but this is definitely deserving that 97. So there you go. Cheers.
Nice, dude.
Hey. All right. That's for horses. This is for Tanner. East Coast Liquor Reviews.
All right, so
Nice
this
t-shirts,
beer,
people.
I'm looking all over the internet, and I'm like super confused. I mean, Dunkel lagers in general, I guess, can be a different color range. SRM is supposed to be between like 15 and 17. That's definitely not 15 and 17.
No.
Like 22.
It's okay to be a little confused, Tanner.
It's a very good beer. I will say that this beer is very tasty. It's something that I would totally drink again. I would recommend to friends. But as far as like being a beer that is kind of like a good representation of a Dunkel lager, it's definitely not that. It's a little confusing. If you're a fan of like dark lagers, like Schwartz beers and stuff like that, you would really enjoy this. The coffee note on this is phenomenal. Just that roasty, toasty aspect is really, really good. And it's got that nice dark chocolate aspect. 5%. It kind of drinks like it's a higher ABV, like the mouthfeel wise. You feel like you're drinking a bigger beer. And I guess that's in a good sense, you know, as far as flavor. If you don't want to drink something that's too high in ABV, but you want that solid flavor, this is totally up there. As far as the number for me, I would land this right around like I would give it like a 91 out of 100. Yeah, it's not what I expected, but it's definitely a very tasty beer. I kind of want to give it a little bit higher, but as far as like style range, definitely have to knock it a couple points. But overall, yeah, a really solid beer for sure. I think it's super drinkable. If you're a fan of coffee and dark chocolate, you would love this. It almost tastes like it has no alcohol in it.
Oh no.
lager, and it's actually pretty cool because I haven't really had much from these guys that weren't like fruited sours and IPAs. So it's nice when you try something like this. Doesn't necessarily fit the bill of the style, but still a very good beer. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, my
Tanner, can you repeat what you said? We couldn't hear you through all that clapping.
Keep it up there, Mr.
All right.
Bumpy. I love you. I love you, Bumpy. You're a saint. So Tanner is.
It's like cold brew coffee in a glass. It's
Oh,
very,
no.
very good.
Crazy.
Don't shoot me.
Awesome, man.
John Anelli.
Hmm.
Legendary.
Cheers, John. What's up, bro?
John Anelli, I haven't seen you
Come
on
hang
live
out with
stream.
us off air when you're
Yes.
not up in your ass in alligators, right, Alex?
Exactly, Mr. Tanner. You're correct, sir. You were correct. You got that right, bud.
Can't hear you. Over Alex.
Eric can't hear you.
I think he might have himself muted.
Eric, unmute
All,
yourself.
all of you bitches.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Hello, John. Yeah, this has got a new look because it's Streamlabs Talk Studio,
Right, yeah,
formerly known as Melon.
hell is-
I'm trying to get this beer. Some more information. Farmer's Daughter. We're on the Alchemist website. Usually released every summer. It says canned on the 20th of March, but maybe that's how it says on these Belgian kind of farmhouse ales work. I believe that's probably the case. Yeah, and they're in 4-pack of 16-ounce cans, and yeah, the website doesn't say anything beyond the actual Untapped in the can that we read. All right, so I've integrated that yeast. You can see it there. Hopefully my camera was looking a little better here. I didn't realize I was on 480 the whole time. P. When I integrate, so when I integrate that yeast strain back into the beer, for the sediment there, much more coriander, clovey, spices come out in the beer. A sweeter note is coming out in the beer. And I guess a higher... Yeah, I guess I am getting that more orangey note from that yeast strain too. This is pretty interesting for a Belgian style saison. I will say, however, and I like the Pilsner malt aspect. Don't get me wrong about that with the beer. I think that comparatively to some of the Belgian actual made saisons that I've had, this one's a bit more on that Pilsner crackery malty side. Beer man's going nuts. Or sorry, Bumpy's going nuts in the private chat, I think. Yeah, it's more on the crackery Pilsner malty side. And it's got a more, I don't want to say soda-like carbonation, but it's not as fine bubbles carbonation-wise. So 7%, you wouldn't really know that. It tastes like closer to 6, maybe in the low 5s. Or, sorry, high 5s to maybe low 6s. I'm going to give that a 80. That's a good question. It gets a 3.83 on Untapped. I think I'm along the lines with those people. I'm going to go with an 87. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. That's
I guess,
still good.
and I absolutely would buy that beer again. I think and it's borderline creamy. The head retention keeps the whole time for the most part. It really does.
A little bit of creaminess.
Yeah, it's borderline. It's not creamy, but it's like really, really close to wanting to be that way.
So it's almost creamy, but not.
The bigger size bubble keeps it from wanting to be super creamy. But
I get
if it's champagne-y kind of a bubble, really smaller ones, this might be creamy. But and with a little bit of a rounding out bitterness from.
I don't want to be mean, Eric. But, I hate to tell you, champagne is not creamy, but I guess it could be.
You know what I mean by having the smaller bubbles. I think it would be a finer feeling beer. Like if you
Shit.
were to maybe
Shots fired
not
from
like
Alex.
this to a certain extent, but if you were to try to chug down a can of some soda pop, those bubbles would give you that carbonation burn. And I feel like this
You are
beer
correct.
would do that if you try to chug it down with that carbonation.
You are correct, sir. Yes, I've done that. Yes,
Tanner was gonna say something there, right?
Mr.
I'll
Tanner.
you up there, Tanner.
Oh no, I was agreeing with you with the.
Oh, you're agreeing with me on that. Yeah.
Right now, Tanner's using the runaway.
Oh, I
Tanner
do
said,
like
I was shots fired because I was on phone with you.
I do like so far between that double
Shots
wit
fired
from
from
Alchemist, this
Hell
one,
yeah.
and that Grand Cru that Bumpyism and John and Nelly tried that we all had a little sip of. I do think that they do really good beers with their
That was
Belgian with that Belgian yeast strain up at the Alchemist. Pretty good. You
I
wouldn't
had
think
the,
of that.
what was the one that I had? I had a didn't I have a farmhouse?
Did you?
Yeah, I had the other saison.
Oh,
That was the second beer I bought. I think I was the only person to buy 2 beers at
you
Alchemist.
might have.
You got the farmer's daughter, and I had some.
So you
other-
had the Grand Cru of Bumpyisms and John and Nelly, yeah.
Oh yeah, I tried that.
I didn't buy any beers at Alchemist. John and Nelly bought them. for me.
Oh, what a guy!
No,
Oh, we
yeah,
tried
they
the
had
luscious
two saisons.
British Stout.
They had 2 saisons. They had the one that you just had, and then they had the other one.
Let me.
It's over here.
Oh, the shit. What was the
I'm
name
share
of
the
it?
screen here. Okay.
It was like
No, wait a minute. What's currently for retail? It should be the same beers, right? Eddie Topper, Rapture. I had Rapture. Was it Donovan? No.
Oh,
Wasn't
they
any
have
really
Rapture
growing?
available for sale, like to take home.
I think it looked. I thought they did. Yeah.
Because they didn't.
Oh,
when they were
Zombie.
there.
You had the Zombie. That's what you had, Tanner. The Zombie.
Yeah, it was like a summer saison or something.
Yep. Summer
Yeah,
a saison style brewed with French grizzle spot hops.
Yeah, that
I
was
ended up
really,
thinking
really
that I
good.
liked that one better, honestly, but I would be lying if I really remembered the differences right about now. But yeah, that had a little more, I think like peachy or orangey, more fruity notes to it than
That
the
was
one that I'm
wicked
thinking.
good. Yeah.
This is the original, and it's almost like they took that one and they took the farmer's daughter and did a little offshoot of it.
I love saisons.
Yep, it's one of my favorite styles of all time.
Saisons are good, especially if they have different flavors.
Bigger flavors than your Pilsners, but I find that so many, not to get on a tangent, I find that this day and age in the last couple of years, so many breweries are actually figuring out how to lager properly, making really good lager beers.
It's
Well,
good,
apparently,
though. It's good.
saison is like your own spin-off.
Of the Pilsner style.
That's what I've heard from like home brewers, that saisons are typically kind of like your own spin-off of a style.
Canada's there.
Oh, although
You
it's
can
like
kinda-
farmhouse in general, right?
Yeah, you can kind of mix them up and make them different. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
All
guy Ross on
Ross.
Clawhammer Supply. He's actually a brewer at New Belgium.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah,
PG-13.
but
What's
with a
up?
saison, you'll typically it's
Ew.
usually going to be some type of kind of like a maybe like a wheat type ale.
yeah,
It's gonna have that.
but not everyone's gonna do it the same though.
No, you can add like different
Yeah, you can put your own
botanicals
flair
and
on
stuff
it.
to it. But
Daryl, what's up in cool California?
Cheers, Daryl.
I mean,
So-
you can't make a stout and say it's a saison.
Oh yeah, no.
Although Allagash does a black style Belgian stout. Or
That's
Belgian
good
style
stuff
stout.
too. I've had that probably a while ago. I don't remember.
But that's your epitome of hybrid styles right there. Trying to do everything that they would to a stout, shoving a Belgian yeast strain up its, you know what? But wow, I can't believe it said it that way. Okay, so this platform doesn't give you the opportunity to use GIFs and bring up GIFs like on stream there. Oh man. But we're gonna talk about that thing on the top right corner of the screen there for round 4. The recap portion of this. To recap here, we all have YouTube channels. Thompson 75, Alex Beermaster, Bumpyisms, East Coast Reviews, Beer the knows the knowledge, the brewer of the Bubble Gut Craft Beer with the t-shirt. And Thomas Mel 75. We all got a YouTube channel. So let's go around. I know we do this on everybody's channels known to mankind, but we like to shout everybody else out because it's fun to have people that want to join these panels and are passionate about what they do, and I want to have them have an opportunity to shout out what they do and who they want to promote for some more traffic on YouTube. So, Alex, what's going on your channel? What do you do, if we don't know, and what you've been watching lately on the YouTubes for content?
Well, I've been watching. Like I said, I could show you what I've been watching before we get into my channel. We'll play Columbus.
All right, yeah, whichever way you want to do this is fine.
It's much easier, Mr. Eric. I don't do it often, but I do it sometimes. So what we're going to do here is I am watching. This has nothing to do with food reviews or beer reviews.
That's fine, whatever you're watching these days.
Just some girl I like to hear about, talk about her stuff.
Who the hell is she?
You know,
I told you,
just
been looking at naked ladies.
No, I'm not doing it. That's what the channel's going on there. Check it out if you want. It's not a beer channel. It's just her personal stuff. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine. I'm just giving you it. This is
That's how we do it.
a food review. This is a food review channel, so you're good on that. So skip that one I just showed you. So and just this is a food.
We can't read that at all.
No, I'm trying to show you. It's a food
Yeah, we
channel.
can't read it at all.
Oh.
Christina J. There you go, everybody. She needs some
There
more
we go.
subscribers.
Sorry about that. I had to blow it up.
We got
But
enough.
it's a food channel. But the other one wasn't a food channel. So
It was a nudity
and
channel.
then, and stuff like that. So I love my food channels. I love my
The other one was that swimsuit model channel.
keep it up. I'm not doing that. I love exploring. I like exploring channels, exploring abandoned stuff. I watch that stuff. I'll have to show you that when I get to the channel again. But that's I love that. And again, that's probably what I'm doing eventually.
I like that stuff too, Alex.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah,
was
Brian,
real.
Stop there, Mr.
Yeah.
Bobby. I love you, Bobby. I'll make sure when I come to your house, I'll make sure that's not going to happen again. But hey,
You're
at
gonna
least,
love
at least you could ball bust me about it, even if I'm not doing that.
You'll be ball busting by yourself, buddy.
Keep it up, Mr. Bobby. Love you. Now, Eric, you know the jokes. You know this. Bobby's a ball buster.
All busting costs money these days.
Exactly. But no, but that's what those channels and stuff like that. And check them out. My YouTube channel, if I decide to do it, I'll be doing Mondays. Come have Alex and Friends around 8 o'clock, and then Tuesday beer reviews, and then Wednesday obviously I'll let Eric talk about that. Even though I'm hosting it, whatever, doesn't matter. Let Legendary Eric talk about that, and then Thursday we do Alex Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30, whenever I feel like doing that, and then obviously we're definitely doing Come and Beer with Alex around 8 o'clock Friday. So I'm just saying all this because I don't know when I'm going to do the other stuff, but it is there. But definitely Friday, come have a beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. Even though we have a couple beers, it still come and beer with Alex. And Alex friends, you could just, whatever, don't have to drink beer or whatever. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. And obviously I do walking streams sometimes. Whatever. So I enjoy it. I haven't done it in a while, the walking streams, but yeah, we'll get into that eventually. Again, cheers. I appreciate you. And just check out Rick Joplis and all of our peeps have a YouTube channel. Cheers.
Yeah. And
So if there's any ladies out there,
come have a beer with Alex. We got the thumbnail ready to go for your show
I like
on
that
Friday.
font, Eric. You gotta tell me.
Right, once we figure it out, Mr. Eric, once we figure it out, you get on Sprite.
Or however you do it, there you go.
Exactly.
I like that font, dude.
That's the gamer
I like that, Eric. You're always faking Lincoln, Eric. You're just like all these other peeps, Beerman, Tanner.
I've been getting into it lately. It's addictive. Like I put all of us on mine.
It's still pretty cool. You should do it. You should, because Beerman did that for us.
Oh, I know the wild card thumbnail looked awesome.
And,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing the
Yeah.
same shit.
You
that I
are.
wear.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you see the Bumpy's face in the thumbnail? It's fucking
I
hilarious.
showed him that photo. I showed him that photo when I
You
got
showed me it too, Eric.
It
You
looks
showed
like
me
I'm
it too.
annoyed in that picture, but I'm
Yeah, you
really
look
not.
pissed off. It's
Show
hilarious.
I
the
was
picture,
thinking
Eric.
because
Show
it
the
was when
picture.
Beerman was talking about fruit. He
Uh,
was talking about fruit flavors.
I don't know, because you and Eric are just relaxing. I don't know.
Your man looks
That
high
was
as
that was
shit.
Alex. I found that on your YouTube. I found that on your Facebook page. Beer Man.
I know
That
you
was
did, I
during
know
the
you did.
concert. Tanner, obviously, that was at a treehouse, and that
Oh, I
was,
got the Treehouse band on.
yeah. And my photo was one time at Narragansett Brewery.
And if you notice, John and Nellie's not in the picture, and he's not.
Where's
on the
John and
channel.
Nellie, Eric? You.
Well, he's not. Well, John Anilli is normally not on our panels on most.
I know. I'm playing with you, Eric.
That's our. You're playing with me. It's gonna cost. And I don't know what brewery that is, but it looked appropriate for a
Bumpy looks pissed, dude.
It's in the.
John and Nellie, get in that picture now.
Was that in the garage of the Airbnb in Morris?
No, that
we
was
were
in,
pissed
no, that
off.
was in Old Orchard Beach during some review that you were doing with John, I think. And when I don't have the photo anymore, but when Beerman and I were reviewing the Bohemian Pilsner, they got corrupted and I couldn't load it up onto YouTube. I found a photo or a screen cap from you and John doing something, and Bumpy looked like that, and I made a sticker. And when Beerman and I were drinking that Bohemian, I put you in the next to us with a sticker, and you looked
Yeah, and I'm drinking the Scotch ale with an angry.
funny.
I wish I had that instead.
I wish I had the spicy Bohemian I get every week.
Oh,
Anyways, hey Beerman, how's it going? How was the
How's it
trip?
going?
We all liked your video. You did a good extensive video of the trip. That was great.
nice. Yeah, it was long, but there you go.
I'll shout out real quick before I get
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
skipped again.
Are you good?
So check out Robert the Whiskey Scout. I think if he's not putting anything out right now, he probably will
We'll get there. Yeah.
get back into it again eventually. We've had talks of possibly doing a live frozen pizza review together
Oh man.
as well, which would be interesting. So yeah, check out Robert the Whiskey Scout. Really great
Very
taster
knowledgeable.
of bourbons and whiskeys and other liqueurs as well. He does these like little shorts sometimes of different types of booze. So on my channel, I got my three.
Mr. Bumpy, occasionally he'll throw some beer reviews out when I see something that he has. I ask him to review it. Don't get me wrong.
So he does some beer reviews too.
Well, if it's a special stout or a beer or something,
Yeah.
whatever it was in the past, I had him do.
Yeah, he'll join up. He's done he's joined up beer and cheese and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He enjoys doing that. He likes cheese as well. So.
Exactly. In the beer and stuff. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I got the 3 beer reviews I try to put out a week: Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I got my
Right.
frozen pizza reviews. I put those out on Tuesdays. So if you're not into beer reviewing, maybe you'll be into some frozen pizza. You know, so there's a few different things on my channel. If you want to check it out, if you're not already looking at anything. But yeah, everything I drop comes out at 11 a.m. Eastern. That kind of started with the frozen pizza thing. I figured 11 a.m. was a good time because somebody might be starting to think about lunch. And so if my frozen pizza review popped up, it might be like, damn, I'm just going to go buy a frozen pizza.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, so I just figured 11 a.m. was a good time to just kind of everything goes. Got some of the stuff coming out. I had one drop today from our little Maine Vermont venture. There was a beer man and myself doing that from that exact picture that Eric has right there. It was a Scotch ale from Treehouse.
Oh, that's
You know
right.
how happy I am about it.
I just realized that was good.
Mr. Pumping.
And then, I got another one coming out on Friday, which is a mystery beer that we're all a part of, courtesy of Mr. Tanner down there.
Legendary tune. You're correct, sir. Mr. Tanner himself.
Yeah, that's another fun one.
Good.
Hello, Tanner.
But
Hello.
that's all I got to say. So cheers.
All right, unless
Have me on.
Beer Man got everything he wanted to say out there, we can go to you. Good, Beer Man.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll go over to East Coast liquor review.
Legendary Tanner.
All right. So shout outs for me. I just put out a couple beer reviews and a tequila review. That tequila that me and you drank together, Eric.
Oh, that was good. I love that.
Zarpato.
Right. Did I turn you on to that brand?
I
then?
totally was mispronouncing it during the review, and I actually put sorry for my poor pronunciation of the said tequila. But yeah, it was. I would say it's worth the watch if you're a tequila fan and you're looking for something to fit the bill around that $25 to $30 range.
Oh, definitely.
Worth checking out the review. And then also I have a rum review that's going to be coming out soon. That was on the Dorley's XO. And yeah, I want to continue to do a good amount of beer / liquor reviews. Sometimes I tend to just pump out tons of beer reviews. But yeah, so if you're interested in all that type of stuff, check out my channel. And then 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Monday, typically I do my live stream. Hopefully Bumpy will start up his live stream so we can start doing that.
Yeah.
Bumpy.
Wow.
Hopefully,
Wait a minute. Did I hear a Bumpy Road Brewery?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
tell at him about it because I've been bitching at him about it for a month now.
Holy Bumpy.
But I think Saturday I might start doing a live stream on Saturday.
Whoa.
That was disgusting.
That's not the same photo. Damn it. It doesn't work
That
the
was
same
scary.
way.
It's not the same Eric. No,
Oh
it's
my
not.
God, that's scary as shit looking.
No, it doesn't work as good as it does on stream.
No, that was
anyway.
creepy.
I will find it.
But yeah, possibly a live stream Saturday.
Oh, I
Look
found
out
it.
for more beer, liquor reviews. Shout outs for other people. Check out PA Brew News with Paul. He just did his hop
wow.
harvest.
Ah,
So it actually does a homebrew video on the side of it as well. So it's hop harvest on top of a brew day. So definitely check that out. And then check out Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks with Drew over in Canada. That guy's a great dude. Check him out. He also has his Watts on the Grill, which is his cooking channel. And yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks for having me, Eric.
cheers. You got it. Did I screw this up? Oh, it doesn't look.
There you go. That's the old. That
back.
other one was scary. as
Holy,
shit.
Eric, that's not what you
They
want
don't
to do.
show the photos the same. I'm not going to keep bringing up.
Was that a picture of
You're
Tanner?
doing noogie, Eric.
Oh, I don't know.
God damn.
There you go. There's the damn photo.
Yeah, now it's next to
Don't
Bobby's
turn
head.
it now.
Let's
Well,
see.
a +1 for StreamYard or +1 for this platform. You can't show turkey dick correctly.
For some reason, I feel like Thanksgiving dinner.
-1. -1, you meant to say.
-5. Oh, there you go. We're done. We are live.
Oh, it made it bigger next to his face.
We're live talking about you. At least this damn thing showed up properly. Oh, I made that on.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Thank you.
Good. Have a beer without.
That is an
Friday
awesome
nights.
thumbnail,
I
dude.
shout out Alex the Beer Master. There you go. Our peoples are live currently. Miscellaneous brew reviews and Leprechaun TV. And Jay Terrio was live talking about Oktoberfest beers. So yeah, there's some people. And our other buddy, I'm shouting out way too many people, and we normally frown upon doing that.
Mr.
But
Eric.
BJ from BJ Drinks Beer and Joe Canals, the beer buyer himself from Joe Canals in Marlton, New Jersey. He has been recently, at least within the last week, I guess, been trying to do more live streams with his.
Yes, you're correct, sir.
Which is one way to get traction to your show, but doing I've noticed myself, honestly, that once I start doing more filmed reviews, does the viewership really come back to your show? So mix them all in. It all works out pretty good in the end of the day. So yeah, we are on Streamlabs Talk Studio. It seems to be a working solution. When we go to this little portion, it works pretty good for the most part. Although there's a lot of yes, I get it. There's a lot of anger and animosity to how it's really functioning for some of us. But we'll get it. We'll figure it out. We will figure this out. So I'm going to be canceling the paid version of StreamYard and within the next week, I think. And we'll that doesn't mean that you can't use a free version and continue to do what you want to do. You're not going to have unlimited streaming hours, and you're only going to be having.
You don't have to worry about it until the 11th. So let's not.
Yeah. So
did you hear me? I don't know if you heard me.
I know I heard you, but I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting to do this early. I'm not waiting to cancel late enough. I'm not waiting to cancel late enough for StreamYard to charge me $45. But with the free program, you can still bring in yourself and 5 other people and do your regularly scheduled program. You'll be able to do that, and we got to figure this whole thing out. Or I don't really want to jump ship to keep moving from platform to platform every single month. I'm not doing that. I'm digging this one and what it gives us. Honestly, it gives us 1080p for a lower price. We can share things in 4K. You can have an extra camera angle and have a phone on your desk and be like, yo, I can show you the beer live in person. Beer man can put a camera in a couple of different places of the brewery when he uses his paid version of Streamlabs, and it works really nicely for him. I bet you it will. When he does a brew day. When you do a brew day on Streamlabs, it's going to look really good, beer man.
I have a good feeling.
Streamlabs or StreamYard wasn't going to give you that.
Yeah, you're right there.
Boom. And I like how we were able to put our names up here and have the comment section or have the banner that way. That is pretty slick. It's a little getting used to. And yes, I get it. It's a little more. There's some quirks to it, but I
already have stress with what my friend possibly selling her business. I don't need any more.
Yeah, well, Streamlabs is going to create.
Well, if it does, I'm
going to for you. But for the sake of your channel, we're going to have to figure it out. Anyways, so yeah, Thomas Mel 75 Matches Beer Reviews show on YouTube.
Okay.
There are reviews of lots of whiskeys and tequilas, agave spirits. If you like those things, come to my channel, and East Coast Liquor Reviews channel does a lot of that stuff too. Yeah, we got to do more collaborations. We were thinking about maybe doing a collaborative channel of rating and competition styles of the liquors. Maybe we'll do that one day. That'd be cool. Anyways, I say this has been a pretty good stream for the last hour and 13 minutes. We figured out how to make this look pretty good. That thing is a penis. We figured out how to make that look pretty good. We're going to sign off here. I like to say cheers. Keep tasting. Well, I like to say keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Alex would love to do some yoga.
I'm doing some aerobics like I always do. Hell yeah. This is Alex the Beer Master. Hold on. Before I freaking break glass and beer glass. This is Alex. Okay, hold on, Alex. This is Alex the Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex the Beer Master signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Bullshit. We're guilty here.
We're guilty here.